Bonjour! Welcome in Domaine Roche, which is the vineyard of Roche wines. We're here on the Schonberger, and that's one of the grape there is in our rosé. We're here on May 22nd, and the vineyard obviously really grew. It doesn't wait for us. Crisis or not, the vines are growing, that's a fact, and we can see that around us. We are almost at the point where we need to do the first tucking. I will explain you what it is, but so far, before that, I will explain you what is shoot thinning. If you want to come a bit closer, then that's a plant of Schonberger, which is 20 years old. Then you can see, then here is the trunk. There is then the main arms, and in this case there is just one arm, where on this arm there is some shoots that are growing. Shoots are everything that grows from what we left at the pruning. Then we left this arm at the pruning.
A different color.
It is a different color, then it's lignified, and that means it's brown. And shoots are green, then, and they came from the buds that were left on the cane that we left after the pruning. Then in this case, we will, you can see that on the trunk there is what we call suckers. Then there is suckers who are growing on the trunk, and we call them that because they're sucking the sap and all the good stuff, and we don't need them. Then this will not produce any good fruit or any fruit at all. Then, first of all, we will take care of removing every shoots from the trunk. Then you will just use your finger. People use barbecue brushes, gloves, whatever, you name it. I prefer bare hands. And here it's really interesting because last year we didn't have any choice to just leave one arm, but our kind of pruning is called guyot double. Then it's double guyot, it's two arms. And these shoots here will actually be used for next year. Then that will be my arm for next year. Then I really, really need it. Then I will keep it. Then shoot thinning is excellent, and usually it's way easier if you know how to prune, because you are deciding for next pruning, like you are reshaping,
Planning for the future.
That's exactly that. And that's why it's super important, because if for example I remove that, I don't have any more choice for next year pruning.
You need a backup plan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then, and after here, if we go a little bit closer, you can see then that's a shoot. And that's like a bunch of grapes. You can see how
that's
beautiful.
Cool.
And I love to see them right now because you can see each berry, and the color is a bit different. Here there is a bit of like pink, dark pink.
Which we saw in the leaves from the last video.
Exactly, and the leaf as well, like when they're brand new, you can see.
Photography.
Like this is brand new. It's actually a little bit fuzzy.
Yep.
That's less fuzzy, that's less fuzzy, and that's less fuzzy.
1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, and you have the different stage. This is the apex, where everything begins with some tendrils.
And you can see the tendrils, yeah.
The tendrils will actually just get just twisted, and they will attach, because vine is a creeper. Don't forget that. Then it will creep everywhere.
Like this, we can just show on the vine above.
Yeah. Yep. And here, then on the arm, after I take care of my trunk, I just look at every shoot and see if I have too many. What happens usually is you have doubles. You can see here. Then you have basically 2 shoots coming out of one bud, and we don't need 2. Then when you have 2, you need to choose one, which is the most beautiful one. Here it's easy, right? Because this one is tiny. Mm-hmm. There is just one bunch, and it will not be useful. Then I'm just removing that, and after I look at, I have another double. You can see here it's a small one, but if I leave it, I will need to go back for it. Then I'm just removing it. Another one here, and that's means you really need to be careful, right? And that's it. Then we also wanted to present you Mimi. Mimi is our new microphone. We invest in some gears for video, then we're super happy about that. If it's windy, we don't care. We will use Mimi. Don't forget to put a thumbs up on our YouTube channel and subscribe if you like. And we also wanted to let you know we had 90 points from Gismondi on wine for our rosé. Then we're super happy about that. We have rosé. It is go online, yeah, order online.
Local.
Yeah, support local is your discount code. And it's not really beautiful weather today, but it will. Then it is rosé season. Thank you guys, and au revoir!